Good morning and a very warm welcome to Frugalfull Coffee. Cheers to you. My name is Lara and this is a frugal living and budgeting channel, and I thought I would just pop on this morning and have a wee Frugal Fridays thrifty chat with you. And it's about something that at the end of the day you really can't put a price on, something that costs us nothing, but if we don't do it and don't get it, it can cost us everything. And it's something that's worth so much. So I'm going to stop being cryptic and get on with it and say what it is. It is 40 winks sleep. How important this is. Oh my gosh. And to anyone else who struggles to get a good night's sleep, I really feel your pain. My heart goes out to you, and I hope that you can find ways to sleep better at night, improve your quality of rest. It can be difficult, can't it? It really can be hard, but it makes such a difference when we can get a good night's sleep. It really helps us feel more settled, grounded, focused, mental clarity, physical energy, emotional well-being. Because I don't know about you, but when I'm overtired, I get more painful, achy, mentally foggy, energy sapped, and things can seem overwhelming. And it's not a very nice feeling being overtired. And when we've had rotten sleep and then been able to have good sleep, like last night I had a great night's sleep, which is fantastic, and it just sets us up for the day so much better, doesn't it? And it just makes massive difference to our well-being. It's also important for our health to consistently sleep well. I'm not a science bot. I don't know the details, but I have come across things where I've heard that there are different studies that have shown that sleep deprivation, poor sleep over a long period, can sometimes have adverse health effects, which is a scary thing, but it makes sense at the same time in that our bodies need that time to recharge their battery and process the day before and prepare for the day to come, and just for that energetic store to rebuild that battery. It's so important. And I know I'm sort of stating the obvious, that of course sleep's important, but it doesn't cost us anything. But if we can invest in finding ways to improve our sleep quality as much as possible, the knock-on effects are just worth everything. And it's one of these things in life that we can forget and sort of take it for granted. Like, for example, the air we breathe. So, of course, it's just an automatic thing. Our bodies need our air, just like our bodies need our sleep. And we might not put a lot of conscious thought into what's needed and how that's going to benefit us. But again, it's worth finding ways to actually focus on improving the quality of that, because again, the benefits can be so profound. So this is the second thing that we can't put a price on, that's invaluable, that I wanted to mention today. For sleep, it's something our body needs and automatically is going to want to do. Breathing, we couldn't live without the air we breathe. It's essential. We just instinctively breathe ourselves. Our bodies breathe us. We breathe in our bodies. And it happens without us having to really have a conscious involvement in that process. And we just take it as a given that our next breath will be there. But there are things we can do to invest in our breathing and really reap even more benefits, like meditation and deep breathing exercises, where we're learning to use our lung capacity as much as possible. And that deep breathing and slowing down it can help us again with energy, mental clarity. Also spiritually, people tap into this and it brings a lot of benefits and value to our lives. And also remembering to open our windows regularly and hopefully to be able to ensure that we can get out for walks and fresh air, and to hopefully live in a place where we can access clean air, pure air, because environmental pollutants that we're breathing in don't do us good, but sometimes that's unavoidable. So it just depends on our situation as well, how fortuitous we are with that, just like it can also depend on our environment and our context of where we live and what we're dealing with, of how well we can sleep. But hopefully there are always some steps that we can take in these two areas to maximize the value and the benefits they can bring, and to really be able to gain the best of these two absolute gifts that are essential for us for our life, but are gifts that can give in so many extra ways that we may forget and lose sight of in our lives. And I know that these are two things that I am consciously aware of that I want to improve on, because slowing down and taking that time to do deep breathing exercises, I know is good for my body. It can help relieve pain, release a lot of stress and tension in the body, help with that focus and clarity. And sleep quality makes the world of difference. I have a Bella. She climbs on me in the night sometimes and disturbs me. And with the decorating, I still don't have a door for the bedroom. It's all a big work in progress. So sometimes if she's climbed on me, I've not been able to stop that, but I am helping to train the kitty not to do that. It's taking a while, but we're going to persevere, aren't we, Bella, wherever you are? And things like making sure that I've got her pet feeder and the timings spot on, so I can keep up with that to make sure that she's satisfied in the night and she's not pestering because she's hungry. These steps are an important routine to have and to keep on top of, because the benefits are so important. And I use things like earplugs sometimes, white noise if necessary, if there are background noises that I don't have a lot of control over, so that they're not impacting on my rest. And thankfully, I have got a situation that's been going on for a while that's been affecting my sleep, that thankfully, touch wood, it seems to be turning a big corner, and I think I'm past the worst of it. I hadn't gone into this on the channel before, but it has been impacting my sleep considerably over the last wee while. I've been a lot tireder. What hasn't helped is I've been dealing with a rodent infestation. Not nice. Horrible thing. Thank God I don't think they've ever actually come into my flat, into the home, but they were in the loft space, they've been in the walls. Ugh, it's just a horrible feeling. Anyone that's been through this will know what it's like. So I'm kind of stating the obvious, that two things that are essential for life, of course they're important, of course they're valuable, but I just wanted to have a chat today about how there are these extra hidden ways that they're so valuable, how we can maybe tap into those more. And just it's good to be reminded a bit from time to time how valuable and invaluable these things are. And sometimes it's in the absence of these things or impact of these things that we come to remember just how valuable they are. But may you always sleep well, and may you always have good, clean air and be able to breathe deep belly, relaxing breaths, not shallow stress breaths, and breathe in a healthy way. Best wishes to you, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon on the channel. Bye for now.